According to Sri Lankan legends, when the Buddha died, his body was cremated in a sandalwood pyre at Kusinara in India, and his left canine tooth was retrieved from the funeral pyre by Arahat Khema. Khema then gave it to King Brahmadatta for veneration. It became a royal possession in Brahmadatta's country and was kept in the city of Dantapuri, present-day Puri in Orissa. That's India. A belief grew that whoever possessed the sacred tooth relic had a divine right to rule that land. Wars were fought to take possession of the relic. 800 years after the Buddha's death, in the 4th century CE, the tooth came into the possession of King Guhasiva of Kalinga. How the Buddha tooth relic reached Singapore is not known. The sacred tooth relic came to be regarded as a symbolic representation of the living Buddha, and it is on this basis that there grew up a series of offerings, rituals and ceremonies. If you happen to be in Singapore, you must visit this temple. Buddha Tooth Relic Temple is a beautiful temple. As of 2010, 33.6% of Singaporeans identified themselves as Buddhist. Adherents of Buddhism are mostly of the Chinese majority ethnic group, although small minorities of Sinhalese and Thai Buddhists do exist as well. Mahayana Buddhism is the most prevalent form of Buddhism in Singapore. Sizable communities following other traditions include Theravada and Tibetan Buddhism. The representative organization of Buddhism in Singapore is the Singapore Buddhist Federation. Presence of Buddhism in Singapore was evident during the Sri Vijayan times. In line with ancestral practices, many of the Chinese inhabitants also mix in Taoism and Confucianism to Buddhism. By virtue thereof, there is a strong trend blending towards Thai Buddhism, especially amongst the younger generation Singaporeans, which is seen to bear cultural similarities for its ability in encompassing Chinese culture and practices as represented in Taoism. Buddhism as represented by Theravada Buddhism, the oldest Buddhist school of thought, is seeing a potent growth in Singapore in the past decade.